Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Market talk. The major Europe currency markets had a green day. http ntvforex.com news ID 72305C 7/20/2020 10:05:16 p.m. Asia. China is considering retaliating against the Chinese operations of two major European telecommunication equipment manufacturers, Nokia Corp. And Ericsson AB, should European Union members follow the lead of the US and UK in barring China's Huawei Technologies Co. from 5G networks, a major online news agency reported. China's Ministry of Commerce is mulling export controls that would prevent Nokia and Ericsson from sending products it makes in China to other countries, sources told. The United States and India signed a preliminary agreement on Friday on cooperating on emergency crude oil reserves, including the possibility of India storing oil in the U.S. emergency stockpile, officials said. U.S. Energy Secretary Dan Brouillette told reporters officials would discuss details of the emergency reserves in the next months. Indian state refiners' petrol and diesel sales declined in the first half of July from the same period last month, according to preliminary data, as a renewed lockdown in parts of the country and rising retail prices hit demand. State refiners' diesel sales, which account for 2/5 of overall refined fuel sales in India, fell by 18% to 2.2 million tons in the first half of July from the same period in June, and by about 21% from a year earlier, according to data compiled by Indian Oil Corp. Japan's government will start subsidizing some companies to invest in factories in Japan and Southeast Asia as part of efforts to reduce reliance on manufacturing in China, Bloomberg reported. 57 companies including privately held face mask maker Iris Oyama Incorporated or Sharp Corp will receive a total of 57.4 billion yen $536 million in subsidies from the government to invest in production in Japan, the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry said on Friday. Another 30 firms will receive money for investments in Vietnam, Myanmar, Thailand, and other Southeast Asian nations. The major Asian stock markets had a mixed day today. Nikkei 225 increased 21.06 points or 0.09% to 22,717.48. Shanghai increased 100.02 points or 3.11% to 3,314.15. Hang Seng decreased 31.18 points or 0.12% to 25,057.99. ASX 200 decreased 32.00 points or 0.53% to 6,001.60. Kospi decreased 2.99 points or 0.14% to 2,198.20. Sensex increased 398.85 points or 1.08% to 37,418.99. NIFTY 50 increased 120.50 points or 1.11% to 11,022.20. The major Asian currency markets had a green day today. AUD increased 0.0022 or 0.31% to 0.70159. NSD increased 0.00221 or 0.34% to 0.65755. USD-JP increased 0.27 or 0.25% to 107.30. USD-PNY increased 0.00057 or 0.01% to 6.98863. Precious metals. Gold increased $8.81 t ounce or 0.49% to $1,818.51. Silver increased $0.581 t ounce or 3.01% to $19.8900. Some economic news from last night. China. LBOC loan prime rate remain the same at 3.85%. Japan. Adjusted trade balance increased from 0.59 t to 0.42 t. Exports YoY June increased from 28.3% to 26.2%. Imports YoY June increased from 26.2% to 14.4%. Trade balance June increased from 838.2 B to 268.8 B. Some economic news from today. Hong Kong. Unemployment rate June increased from 5.9% to 6.2%. Europe EMEA. The UK economy has clawed back about half the fall in output it saw during the peak of the coronavirus lockdown in March and April, according to the Bank of England's chief economist Andy Haldane. Last month, Mr. Haldane said the economy was on track for a quick recovery, the so-called V-shape. However, other economists have expressed doubts about the potential for such a swift recovery in activity. The European Union's 27 heads of state and government met in Brussels on Monday for the fourth day in a row as they try to unite behind a controversial post-coronavirus relief fund and the EU's multi-annual budget. Despite a long night of negotiations, German Chancellor Angela Merkel sounded somewhat more confident than she did the first 3 days of the summit as she arrived yet again at the Europa building, the seat of the Council of the European Union (EU), ahead of Monday's round of talks. France has instituted a nationwide mask mandate that includes fines for individuals who fail to wear a face covering in public indoor settings, according to reports. The French government announced that starting Monday, people can be fined €135, or $154, if they are cited for not wearing a face mask in settings such as supermarkets, banks, and other shops, France 24 reported. The Pakistani rupee slumped to an all-time low of 168.3 against the US dollar or 45.85 versus the UAE dirham on Monday after the demand for the dollar by importers increased. Data showed that Pakistan's imports rose 30% to $3.7 billion in June 2020 compared to the previous month. The major Europe stock markets had a mixed day. CAC 40 increased 23.76 points or 0.47% to 5,093.18. FTSE 100 decreased 28.78 points or 0.46% to 6,261.52. DAX 30 increased 127.31 points or 0.99% to 13,046.92. The major Europe currency markets had a green day today. Eurist increased 0.00164 or 0.14% to 1.14444. Bust increased 0.0089 or 0.71% to 1.26570. USDJF increased 0.00049 or 0.05% to 0.93909. Some economic news from Europe today. Germany. German PPI YoY June increased from 2.2% to 1.8%. German PPI MOM June increased from 0.4% to 0.0%. German WPI YoY June increased from 4.3% to 3.3%. German WPI MOM June increased from 0.6% to 0.6%. Eurozone. Current account May decreased from 14.4 B to 8.0 B. Current account NSA May decreased from 10.2 B to 10.5 B. U.S. Americas. The $600 a week bonus unemployment benefit that was implemented under the CARES Act in April is set to expire this Saturday. President Donald Trump will consider implementing another bill, but only if it includes a payroll tax cut and liability limits. We're going to see, but we do need protections because businesses are going to get sued just because you don't know where this virus comes from. They sit down at a restaurant, they sue the restaurant, the guy's out of business, Trump told reporters at Fox News this Sunday as he pushed for liability limits to protect businesses. Trump believes a reduction in the payroll tax would greatly benefit Americans currently employed. Currently, the payroll tax cuts into 15.3% of an individual's earnings on the first $137,700 7.65% is paid by employees and another 7.65% is paid by employers. President Donald Trump reiterated his stance this Sunday by saying he does not believe a mask mandate is appropriate at the federal level. "I don't agree with the statement that if everybody wear a mask everything disappears," the president told reporters at Fox. He went on to say that top health officials originally did not recommend masks. To clarify his comments, President Trump posted an image of himself online wearing a mask this Monday, claiming the act is patriotic to defeat the common enemy of the invisible China virus. In a statement made to Reuters, China warned the U.S. to stop flexing its military muscles around China. The Pentagon announced plans to arm the U.S. military with long-range missiles around the Asia-Pacific region in what many feel is reminiscent of the Cold War. The coronavirus is spreading through the Bolsonaro administration after the Minister of Citizenship, Onyx Lorenzoni, tested positive for the virus. This is the third minister in Bolsonaro's cabinet who tested positive. President Bolsonaro is currently being treated for coronavirus. As of Sunday, the country reported 2,098,389 cases with a death toll near 80,000. U.S. market closings. Dow advanced 8.92 points or 0.03% to 26,680.87. S&P 500 advanced 27.11 points or 0.84% to 3,251.84. Nasdaq advanced 263.9 points or 2.51% to 10,767.09. Russell 2000 declined 5.36 points or 0.36% to 1,467.95. Canada market closings. TSX Composite advanced 60.18 points or 0.37% to 16,183.66. TSX 60 advanced 2.97 points or 0.31% to 973.04. Brazil market closing. Bovespa advanced 1,538.12 points or 1.49% to 104,426.37. Energy. The oil markets had a mixed day today. Crude oil increased 11 cents bbl or 0.27% to 40.7000. Brent increased 7 cents bbl or 0.16% to 43.2100. Natural gas decreased $0.064 MMBTU or 3.75% to 1.6420. Gasoline increased $0.0083 gal or 0.68% to 1.2297. Heating oil increased $0.0185 gal or 1.52% to 1.2372. The above data was collected around 16:05 EST on Monday. Top commodity gainers: silver 3.01%, heating oil 1.52%, cocoa 2.87%, and cotton 1.53%. Top commodity losers: coffee 3.96%, natural gas 3.75%, orange juice 3.38%, and lean hogs 4.50%. The above data was collected around 16:20 EST on Monday. Bonds. Japan 0.03% 1 BP, US 2s 0.14% 0 BPS, US 10s 0.61% 2 BPS, US 30s 1.31% 2 BPS, Bunds 0.46% 1 BP, France 0.16% 2 BP, Italy 1.15% 8 BP, Turkey 12.11% 8 BP, Greece 1.17% 4 BP, Portugal 0.38% 5 BP, Spain 0.36% 7 BP, and UK gilts 0.15% 1 BP. French 3-month BTF auction decreased from 0.555% to 0.569%. French 6-month BTF auction decreased from 0.552% to 0.576%. French 12-month BTF auction decreased from 0.557% to 0.564%. US 3-month bill auction decreased from 0.145% to 0.120%. US 6-month bill auction decreased from 0.145% to 0.130%. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.